What's the crack, everyone? It's Ollie from B2B Sports here. It just keeps getting worse and worse and worse for Chelsea Football Club. Reece James has now been ruled out for another 2 to 3 months, I believe, picking up another hamstring injury. He's got a history of hamstring injuries at his time at Chelsea. It's just another devastating blow for the football club. How many injuries have we had this year? It's getting beyond a joke now. And Reece James is one of those guys that is prone to injuries. He's had several reoccurring injuries since he's been at Chelsea, and they've kept him out for lengthy spells. Obviously, Chelsea lost 2-0 away at Everton at the weekend. We now sit 12th in the league. No signs of real consistency or improvement under Poch so far. Obviously, injuries haven't helped that at all. But yeah, Reece James, our captain, he was meant to be the new JT, captain, leader, legend, but it's just not meant to be at the moment for him. I feel absolutely terrible for him. You know, imagine how tough it is and heartbreaking it is to keep going through these long, grueling injuries and spells out of the team, especially when you know you're a pivotal part and the captain now, which is even more vital. I think they're targeting a February-March return date for Reece James. Yeah, as I alluded to earlier, this isn't the first time Reece James has had injury issues. He had an injury issue at the back end of last season, which kept him out for a while as well. Should he have had surgery at that point to try and stop these reoccurring hamstring injuries? Ultimately, it's his decision at the end of the day, but as fans were left wondering what could have been. Chelsea fans on social are now divided whether they want to sell him or keep him. To me, you've got to keep him. It's silly to just try and sell. I mean, what is he till 24, 25? You know, his market value is going to be a lot lower than it was a couple of years ago anyway, if you were thinking about selling him. But he's pivotal to our team. He provides goals, provides assists. It's just heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking. And as Chelsea fans, you know, can it get any worse? I mean, you've got the captain, Reece James, and vice-captain out now for lengthy periods. You could question whether it was the right decision to give Reece James a captaincy when he has hamstring issues. You can debate that one. It's a really, really tough one. You know, Reece James cares about his football club. He's passionate about his football club. And he wants to see this turnaround. And he'll be absolutely devastated that he's not going to be able to feature. I mean, where do we go from here? As Chelsea fans, we would have hoped that Nkunku would be back by now. Same with Carney Chukwuemeka. We've got Fofana out with a long-term injury. It's just never ending. It's relentless right now. There's rumours on socials that Poch is looking for a few more players in the January transfer market, which is bonkers really if you think about how many players that we've brought in over the past season or two. But, you know, I had faith in Jackson and Brozier. They have potential. They still do have potential. But right now we need strikers that are gonna capitalise on these chances that we're creating, take the game by the scruff of the neck. And I don't think they're doing that right now. I mean, a Victor Osimhen in January would be nice, but with financial fair play looking pretty dire right now for Chelsea, I can't see that happening. That would be a dreamland scenario. But a striker like that, who's going to bury their chances, is what we need. And you know, we've seen it before. He might come to the Premier League and completely flop. But we need goals and we need consistency. I think Poch is looking for a big physical central midfielder as well, and potentially a goalkeeper. Robert Sanchez is a good keeper. He's a good shot-stopping keeper, but his distribution has been below par this year. We've got Cucurella playing right back. We've got Levy Colwill playing left back. It's just a dire situation right now. It doesn't look like any structure in the side. Cole Palmer has been one of the few bright sparks. But we need more. We need more creativity. Bringing in more players in January is not necessarily going to help the problem right now. We're already a team of individuals, so it would probably more likely add to our stresses. But you never know. You never know. But with Chelsea sitting 12th in the league right now, it's tough to take. I can't lie. There are teams above us that have slipped up in recent weeks, and there's still a small chance of getting some sort of European football. But without consistency, you've not got a chance. As a Chelsea fan, I honestly really don't know what the answer is. My gut's just telling me we've got to ride it out. And, you know, as Chelsea fans, we're used to instant success. And I feel like we just have to accept that we're not going to have instant success for a while until these players start to gel together and we start to become a team and build a team culture. We've had a lot of change over recent years and we've lost our identity completely. We need to build with stability, and I'm sure the performances will come. But as football fans, we all know that time is a lie. And ultimately, if you're not providing wins, if you're not backing up your decisions with success, then you will be booted out the door. But yeah, let us know, Chelsea fans, your thoughts. Where do we go from here as a football club? On paper, we've got quite a nice run of games coming up, but the way we're playing right now, that doesn't really mean much. But just to get a couple of wins on the bounce would be much appreciated. If the football club does sign anyone in January, who are you taking? And is that going to be the answer to our problems? It'll be interesting to know. But cheers for watching and listening, everyone. Enjoy the weekend of sport when it comes, and peace out.